What's up, everybody? Back at it again. I still have to get used to all this camera stuff and figuring out how to record perfectly for YouTube. I'll definitely do a deep dive later today and just get it better, but I'm just trying to update you on TipTracker.ai. You know, this all started, I guess it was with vibe coding. I felt like I was before the term vibe coding, but it turns out that's what I was. I vibe coded my entire setup. It started off that I wanted it to be a software as a service, and it just turns out that it's a software that you could donate to. For somebody who doesn't really write code, and vibe coding can self-destruct at any second, I got good at bouncing between all the different apps and figuring it all out, but I was never able to solidify the back end with Supabase and Stripe, and having a payment system with Stripe. So with that being said, I have an awesome website, although it's only stored locally, so that means it's stored on the user's phone. It's still fun to use the website, and it still works. But yeah, it's TipTracker.ai. We're here to track your tips effortlessly, get insights, and maximize your earnings. This all started because my girlfriend's a bartender, and the money was coming in. She had so much cash on hand that I just couldn't let her have all that cash on hand without knowing what was going on. So I would always keep track of her tips with her consent, and I was using AI to just see all her analytics, and I just kind of built this website, and now it's available for everybody. So yeah, that's what it is. So enter the website. I tracked but deleted the web. I had so much videos on YouTube where I was sharing what I was doing and building this, but I just realized there could be a lot of places where I give up discrepancies or vulnerabilities, and I don't want to share my API keys. I didn't want anybody to, hack my website. And I mean, that could still happen, but I've done a good job at thinking I cleaned it up and keeping it safe and not having anything leaking out. So this is when you visit the website. You have a blank slate like this, or this is what it would look like for a new user, but for somebody who go back in time, you could see your tips. We're actually in Genius mode right now, so I'm going to turn off Genius mode, and this is your website. Just tracking tips, that's it. Track your tips. December, January, February, March. April, you would click on the day, say you made $150 today, hit save tip, it goes right to the day. This is the app I wanted, but so many different features kept getting introduced that it started taking away from the basic tip tracker app that I wanted, so I built the Genius tab, the Genius toggle. The Genius toggle then opens up the records, which is your history, the insights, which is the information. We have an AI chatbot, that's where I come in. And I built an achievements section I say I built, but the AI did it all. But not going to lie, with the way AI can self-destruct at any time, it feels like I built it because I had to go back so many times and, go back in time, it felt like, and go back on projects and fix them up. And then we have the profile section with settings, tax preparation, and a fake logout button. Pretty neat. Pretty proud of this site. Here's the history. Here's the insights. You got average daily, average weekly, average monthly, best day, worst day, total, best shift. You can set some goals. Goals are really, really fun to me because when you set a goal and then you hit your goal for the week, there's confetti that pops up on the screen. And if you go down here, you scroll down to the bottom of any page, you can hit follow us on Instagram, and we now have an Instagram rocking and rolling. And I believe this would be the confetti right here. That's what it looks like when you hit a goal. So that's super fun, and it happens a lot when you get going. And the best part about the website is that it is free, but now you can donate to TipTracker by clicking on Buy Me a Coffee. We've already had 2 donations. Big thanks to Rayanne and Big Daddy Tricks. So all super fun. Follow us on Instagram. Let me go ahead and test out the chatbot right now. If you click on the chatbot and you have a lot of tips in the website, you could go ahead and talk to your tips. So I'll go ahead and you could choose between Gemini, Claude, and Nova. Let's go ahead and click on Nova. I believe that's Amazon. Should I work tonight? Question mark. Analyzing your earning potential. Should I work tonight? Absolutely. You're on fire. You've earned an amazing $28,000 in total tips. Best day ever? Your highest tip day was $811. Cash is king. All your tips are cash. You know, it tries to hype you up. It reminds you to post on social media, and then it tells you to go and get it. You know, and you can do that with any of the chatbots. Why should I work tonight? Not even a spelling error in there. Amazing. I'm experiencing, so look at that, everybody. Just like that, I'm going back in to settle some problems. So the grind never stops. The grind never stops. What a great way to end the video. Back to work to me, everybody. Follow TipTracker.ai. We're here. We're here to help save you money. And, I don't know, have fun. Peace out.